In this video, we are going to install this 4K 3-channel dashcam provided by Yeecore for review. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Greg, and in this channel I create product reviews, mods, install guides of cool car accessories and gadgets. This dashcam is equipped with the latest Sony STARVIS 2 sensor. The front camera records at 4K 30 frames per second with a field of view of 158 degrees. On the left side is where your reset button is located, along with your rear camera port, USB Type-C, and your micro SD card slot, which supports up to 512 gigabytes. On top is your USB-C Type-C power port, and this is where you'll slide in your adhesive mount. The control buttons are located on the bottom. We have your power button, your up button, down button. Here is your microphone, your OK button, and your menu button. On the back side, you have your 2.45 IPS screen. Right here is your status indicator light. Steady blue means the power is on. Blinking blue means you're on normal recording. You have 4 infrared lights and an adjustable cabin camera, which records at 1080p, 30 frames per second, with a field of view of 165 degrees. Here we have your rear camera, which uses a USB Type-C, with the camera recording at 1080p, 30 frames per second, with a field of view of 160 degrees. Includes your rear camera cable, a few electrostatic films, your data cable, your power adapter with an additional port, your adhesive mount, extra adhesives, and cable management ties, a pry tool, and your user manual. If you're interested in this product, I'm going to leave the product link in the description below. First, you want to locate the center of where you want to mount the camera, clean the surface, and go ahead and install your electrostatic film. Then you want to go ahead and install your rear camera. Make sure, because this is a hatch, you want to install the logo upside down. So that way when the hatch closes, it's right side up. Then we're going to go ahead and install your rear camera cable. Picked up the weather strip, ran the wire through, and let's go ahead and plug the rear camera. So I fed the wire under this weather strip here, pried open the panel to feed the wire through, and then we're just going to tuck it in all the way to the front underneath the headliner. Just take your included pry tool and just work your way to the front. Next, you want to find the location and where you want to mount your camera. Clean the surface and go ahead and use your electrostatic film. Then you want to get your dash cam and your adhesive mount. We're going to go ahead and slide that in. Then peel off the protective cover. Align it and mount it into place. Once you have that mounted, we're going to go ahead and connect your rear camera cable. And go ahead and hide the wires up in the headliner. Then we go ahead and connect your power cable. Same thing, run it up to here, down through your cigarette plug adapter. Okay, now that we're done connecting the rear camera cable and your power cable, let's go ahead and start the vehicle. Now that we connected your rear camera cable and your power cable, let's go ahead and start the vehicle. As you can see here, we have your main screen. You have your picture-in-picture of your in-cabin camera and your picture-in-picture of your rear camera. Now I'm going to get the app so I can adjust the settings. Now we want to make sure your Wi-Fi is on. In order to do so, we're going to long press your up button. Our Wi-Fi is currently at 2.4 gigahertz. I want to go ahead and use your 5 gigahertz. Select that and hit OK. Now we're currently at 5 gigahertz at a faster Wi-Fi speed. Next, we're going to go ahead and get into the app. Now, on your phone's Wi-Fi, you're going to look for Yeecore and go ahead and connect to that. The password is 12345678. Hit connect. And now we're connected. Then you click on Yeecore Viewer, join cam, and now we're on live view. On the bottom left corner is where you'll have your playback videos. Here is where you can download all the files. Now we're going to go ahead and go into your settings menu. It's located on the top right corner. First, we have your record settings. Parking mode, it's set to off as I do not have the hardwire kit installed. If you're interested in the hardwire kit, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. If you have the hardwire kit installed, you have a few options. You can have it off. You can choose collision detection, motion detection, low frame recording, or low bit rates recording. You can adjust the resolutions of the camera. You have your front, cabin, and rear, which will record at 4K, 1080, and 1080. Your video record, you can record it in 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. By default is at 3 minutes. You can turn on and off your audio recording. You can adjust your G-sensor sensitivity. By default is set to medium. You can adjust your exposure, which determines the amount of light that will be captured when shooting a video. You can turn off and on your microwave lamp. You can rotate the image of your front camera. You can adjust your time-lapse recording to 1 second, 5 seconds, or 10 seconds. You can have watermarks on your video recording. Date and time. You can have the logo, number stamp, which is your license plate, GPS location, and your speed. This is where you'll input your license plate. Now we're going to go ahead and go into your system settings. You can choose different languages, adjust your time zone, change your speed unit depending on which country you're in, turn off and on your IR LEDs or set it to auto. That's for your in-cabin camera. You can adjust your screensaver to have it off, or HUD, which is your heads-up display. Turn it off in 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. You can turn off or on your device sound. This is for the key tones when you press a button. You have your idle shutdown, which will put your camera on standby mode. You can have it off, go on standby mode in 1 minute, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. You can adjust your Wi-Fi connection, format your SD card, go back to default settings, and shows you your system info. If you have not done so already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll bring you more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.